That's the correct button. Hello. Yeah, it's a really early break. Hello, the internet. We're live. Welcome to the channel, Skyhammer Press, where we do TTRPG things. Tonight, we are playing the second part of Catie's Supernatural One-Shot Adventure.
Woo woo.
Let's see. Various quick things at the beginning. We are Roll20 ambassadors. Roll20 is a virtual tabletop, which is super cool, and you should check it out. At roll20.net, you can sign up for a free account and virtually represent your TTRPG games. Other things. The first part of this adventure is live on YouTube now, so if you're watching this and going, I don't understand what's happening, maybe you should go back and watch the first episode on youtube.com/@SkyhammerPress, or, you know, if you're watching live, just hang out. You'll pick it up. It's cool. Other one-shots that we are planning to do before we resume our regular programming, in no particular order, are Cyberpunk game using the Modern Age rules, Avatar Legends, the Old Gods of Appalachia, and Achtung Cthulhu. And talking about Achtung Cthulhu, one other cool piece of news, they just released a new adventure today, which takes place in the Pacific Theater. So, you know, go check out this dangerous island and possibly run into demons and witches.
Nah, it's not likely.
I don't like that. It's scary.
Those are all the various... Oh, one other thing. Monday night, I played a game of Captain's Log, the solo journaling adventure for Star Trek Adventures. So, yeah, that was super fun. I basically sat here while people in the chat heckled me and gave ideas, and we rolled on tables and generated an adventure. And my character, Chief Engineer Pines, saved the day. It was wonderful, and that episode is also live on YouTube now. Part 1 one-shot of Supernatural went up on Monday. Captain's Log went up today. So that's it for the live people. If you're watching this later, you can go back on the playlist and find it all out. Those are the various things. So, Catie, do you want to take it away and do a recap?
I sure do. I even prepped a recap so you guys wouldn't have to try to figure out what we did last time.
All right. So cool. There's a last time.
Previously on.
Previously on. No, yeah, previously on. You're totally right.
Yes, previously. All right. So previously on Supernatural, our hunters were called to Golden Falls by fellow hunter Myrna Webb to investigate the disappearance of Herb Hatcher and 3 other locals. You checked into the Sunset B&B and split up to grab the missing person reports from the police station and investigate Herb's room. You discovered the monster in Golden Falls is a...
Shifter!
Shifter.
There you go.
Katie's a teacher.
As
She's checking in with us.
That felt so much like I was in school, and I was like, what? We're supposed to answer? I thought you were just saying stuff.
One of my teacher besties, Carrie, was watching, and she was like, when you stopped for break and stuff, you sounded so like a teacher.
Yeah.
Anyways. So that shifter is moonlighting as Myrna, but real Myrna is also still around, so that's confusing. Have to watch out for that one. That won't come up again. Why would that come up again? Also, you found some dirt and a leaf and a Snicker bars wrapper in Herb's room.
Perfect. Evidence.
And you guys were gonna do things now.
We are gonna do things now. Can I just jet it up really hard first?
Yes.
Merrick held up his popcorn, and I was like, man, I can like smell popcorn. It's wild how the mind like makes you connect things. And then I realized we're in the same house, and I absolutely can just smell the popcorn.
Yeah. Slightly downstairs from you.
Just slightly.
Just slightly. Anyways, let's do things.
Okay, so we got the wake, which is a possible lead. We've got the sawmill. And the sawmill's in the forest.
Yeah, like right beside it, backs onto it kind of thing.
Which makes sense. It is a sawmill where they cut wood.
Oh. I thought it was the restaurant.
Not a restaurant. You
Oh,
can't get a
darn. We
sauce
could have
there.
gotten steaks.
So there are no trees around it then, because they've got them all down.
Hmm.
Well, there is the forest.
Where's
Capital
The forest
T.
is like
Capital
beside the sawmill. They haven't
Capital
caught.
T?
The forest.
And then there's the library. If we want to check previous information, go back through history of the town and figure out if this is
It's also just a cool place to hang out. Library.
It is not.
All right, Vinter.
The only place in town with Wi-Fi.
Oh,
How is that possible?
I
know what? I bet the school has Wi-Fi, but that's about
But
it.
like,
I would do
is
some
like
research.
data roaming working? Like, I don't get any bars? Like, what's up?
You're in between two mountains though.
This town is garbage.
It wouldn't help me. My phone's dead. Puts it back in his pocket.
What I'm saying, when there's phones and they're on the corner and you just pick them up and they go through the ground.
Yeah, can you get the internet on that one?
What do you need it for?
And why would you want to talk to
Research?
someone when you could just text them?
I don't know.
I mean, you only call someone if someone dies, which happens a lot for us. But
Yeah,
still.
I call a lot of people.
Bert, how do you do your research?
Books?
At the library.
No. Generally speaking, not. But that's because, well, let's not get into it.
All right. So it's the wake for Taylor Young.
Should all four of us weirdos go to a person's wake?
I was gonna say, do we know anything about him? Like, did he? Where can we find this information where we could figure out how we could be like friends from college, out of state or province? By the way, where are we? Are we in Canada? Are we in the States?
We are in the States, but it suspiciously looks like the interior of BC for some reason.
Always.
North Hollywood. Yeah. I was thinking the two younger members of our crew could like pretend to be friends of Taylor or something like that. But it's such a small town. I don't know if we'd get away with it.
We knew
Like,
him
well,
online.
it's like no, it's like 22,000 people. You said. I think we could get away with it.
Oh, 22,000. Yeah. That's like the size of Nanaimo.
He was the biggest donor to our OnlyFans, and we really wanted to come pay our respects.
He bought a special tier on your OnlyFans that has you visit his wake in case of death. It's a goth OnlyFans.
I mean, you could also just be
intense.
cops, but whatever.
We already have established
already-
aliases as police officers.
That's true. We should probably go as the FBI.
I think I'll go as perhaps some sort of adult performer. That'll be my new alter ego that I've decided randomly to go to a wake.
Vintern's the performer. I'm just like the manager.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the intern.
Not on OnlyFans, bud. On OnlyFans, you get to be a big boy.
And he sure is.
No, we could go to the wake, you and I. That I honestly can't remember your name because all I can think is Vintern.
Yeah. I'm Alan actually.
Alan,
But
right.
You can call me what you want. I mean.
All right, new guy. And then, what do you two want to do, Simon and Garfunkel?
I don't.
I like it though.
Two
Simon
old
and
guys like,
I like it.
I'm like.
I could see them enjoying the sound of silence as they drive over there.
Yeah.
like 2d6 psychic damage just then.
Well, problem is, I've got this curse on me, and so I can't do the research at the library that Bert is unable to do.
What are you talking?
Well, you could do the sawmill.
Well, You
We
could
could
do
go
the
to the
sawmill.
sawmill.
I will also let you know that this town's pretty archaic, so chances are a lot of your resources are going to be paper.
We got
Yeah,
the,
microfiche.
we got and we're just like turning the thing and flipping the newspapers across. Yeah, I like the idea of some research before we hit the sawmill and do some investigating. So, Bert, if you want to go with me, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that seems. Well, yeah.
All right. So where do we want to go first? The wake or the library?
See what happens at a wake that
Yeah.
the two people who are newest to hunting have decided to go to. One of them
Yeah.
is Vintern the intern.
Are we going as FBI then? Not like
Yeah, we'll go
pretending
as
to
FBI.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go as FBI, which is super insensitive. To be like, hey, I know this is your child's wake, but
Well, I don't know.
So
It could be
so it's-
be like
so
one of
it's on
those
brand.
one of those mob wakes where the FBI is sitting there.
I don't think it is going to be like
Not-
that.
Could be. If you make
I
it
don't
like
know if
that.
there's a Tony Soprano in Golden Falls, is there?
Well, that's the only wake I've been to is the one on Sopranos, so I don't have a lot of experience.
Okay.
yeah. So I'll put on my black suit. I
Your
have a
Ray-Bans?
maroon. I have a maroon suit, but I probably also have a black suit.
Oh, could we stop and I'll grab like a black shirt or something? Is there like a hardware?
Just like a Goodwill or
Oh yeah, some kind of like catch-all home hardware like in the small towns that have
hold on for a
everything in
sec.
them.
What's the lady's name again? The innkeeper?
Mrs. Innes.
Mrs. Innes.
Mrs. Innes, just checking. You don't happen to have our intern here? They'd lose their heads if they weren't attached. Do you happen to have just like a black collared shirt in his size?
Of course. You know, my husband, Mr. Innes, before he passed away, I kept all his clothes.
Rest
And I
his
didn't
soul.
even wash them.
Perfect. There you go, Vintern.
Gets worse
She,
and worse.
She hooks her arm like through yours, and escorts you back to some like storage room.
Lucas gives
that
you a
she
double
puts all
thumbs
his
up.
stuff in.
And Alan's just kind of like, okay.
She's gonna make you change in front of her.
Absolutely.
How
Alan's
is
gonna
she
put
gonna-
that shirt over his current clothing. Like,
How is
He's
she gonna
wearing a
do
jacket.
properly or not? All right, cool. You got a shirt? Let's go wake and bake.
yeah, we gotta
Maybe-
probably be a little more respectful.
Whoa, we're FBI agent. Totally dead.
Yeah. So
All
we
right.
drive to number 11 3rd Street.
Oh, and should
yeah.
we also hit up what was it? Number 9 3rd Street. Jack Evans was that other guy. We can poke around there afterwards.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, they're next door, so you could kind of see both houses at the same time.
Whew. All right.
Okay. A quiet suburban street lined with elm trees. All of the houses appear to be bungalows with single-car garages, and most of the houses actually have white picket fences. You're pretty sure if you got out a ruler, everyone's grass would be exactly the same length, except for number 11. The grass looks like it hasn't been cut in about 2 weeks, and no one has been sweeping the leaves. There's debris on the sidewalk, and one of the fence posts is slightly crooked. This is the home of Taylor Young, and you can see there are about a dozen people in the house and on the front porch, paying their respects to the family. Through the front picture window, you can see a woman crying inconsolably. She is wearing a black dress and appears to be in her mid-50s.
All right. We go up to the house. Eh?
We mow the lawn. No.
Well, could you imagine like fire up the lawnmower?
Well, you'd have to like break into their shed and then wheel it around to the front while they're having a wake.
You might be doing that anyways. You got to check the shed.
That's true.
When you walk up to the door, you notice they've got cameras.
Excellent. I want to talk to a person outside who looks the least upset.
He was also at a bonfire party, so we probably want to talk to somebody like from the younger crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So Taylor Young's like 24. There's a couple of like dude bros hanging out on the front porch. Golden Falls version of dude bros.
Ooh, can I be hot?
Roll for hot.
I don't know. Roll for it.
It's my persuasion. Is it my persuasion? Can I persuade them
Sure.
to tell me things because I'm hot?
Yep.
Tell me
Go
things.
for it.
Because I'm so
That's
hot.
That's how that works, right? Hi.
I'm
Also,
hot,
all
so
these guys are older than Alan. That's kind of funny.
Oh, cool. How old are you?
I said 18.
18. It's a
You can't drink.
baby.
Drink with us.
I'll say, hello, boys. Sorry to disturb you. My name is Agent Malone. And I'll flash my badge quick. And I'll be like, I don't want to be disrespectful to the family here, but we do need to gather information. I thought, did you guys know? Caleb?
Is that your persuasionness?
Yeah, it's called boys.
Hello, boy.
Okay. Let's make it a hard an 11 because like they are grieving, but pretty sure they're also inebriated to some extent. So
I tried to pick the ones that look the least sad. Would that be willpower?
I'd say willpower would work.
Great, I'm awful at that.
You can always spend plot points to add more dice to your pool
I
before you
will.
roll.
Well, get the owls out, everybody.
I have one owl.
Hoot
I have
squad.
been
Oh, no.
3.
Makes me think
You
of
said
Harry Potter
3?
tests.
You get a D6.
You get a d6.
Owls.
That is correct.
15.
That'll work. Okay, so one of the boys kind of stands up a little straighter, shakes himself out. Well, what would you like to know? Taylor was a buddy of ours. We know lots about him, lots,
Well,
or we did,
Very
and then he looks
accurate,
kind of
dude, bro.
sad.
what was it? We're just trying to, figure out what he was doing when he was last seen, and if there was anyone in his life that was new and weird lately, or anyone acting strange in his.
I mean, there's never anybody new in Golden Falls. You know that, right?
I don't. I'm new to Golden Falls.
Yeah, but like you're not like staying here, are you? Because like new people don't stay.
You got to do the Doublemint twins thing that they do in Supernatural. Why don't they stay? Or
They're not with it enough for that.
yeah.
Were you with him? Were you with him at that bush party?
Oh yeah, we always go to party in the woods all the time. It's like whatever, man. There's nowhere
Same
else to
place?
go.
Same place every time?
Same place every time in the woods,
I mean,
near that far mountain pass area. Far enough out that
Maybe-
nobody hears us.
maybe when I'm off the clock, I should go look there for some fun.
I mean, you could, if you want to. I'll probably be there.
Was there anything weird about the last night you guys saw him there? Anything different about that party, or anything he did different?
I mean, he walked home, and then like
That's unusual.
no, like his house backs onto the woods, so he like walked home, and then Sam, didn't you like follow him or something? Yeah, because he left his lighter. so I came to give it to him.
Insight.
And then, insight. Okay,
Intuition.
Just picking the D&D one.
just whatever there is.
Or roll an insight check.
Intelligence. Intuition.
Nobody
Who
ever
are you rolling
returns a
against?
lighter.
Are you rolling against Dude Bro
Sam.
number 1 or Sam
No,
who returned
Sam.
the lighter?
Sam, who returned the lighter, who's like, oh yeah, I just followed him to return his lighter.
Which everyone who does.
J'accuse.
Always.
Yeah, it isn't like I'll just give it to him tomorrow when I see him.
I mean, maybe it was like a really special lighter, like a Zippo that he got from someone he really cared about.
Yeah,
11?
still tomorrow.
11 is a success. You know that he's holding something back.
Cut him.
Oh, I'll
Cut 'em.
corner him later. Make a mental note. Fucking Sam.
Well, I'll make a physical note of that. Fucking Sam.
Fucking.
Okay. Well, thank you boys for your help. If you think of anything else, so did they give me good directions to where I'm going in the woods?
I mean, you know what's in the woods, and they said it was kind of near. There's like a mountain pass in the woods. They said it was kind of near.
Yeah, Vintern was taking notes and he pulled out a little map, paper map, while you were talking. Like, okay.
So Vintern. So I was like, if you do think of anything else, or you feel that there was something strange and you just want to mention it here, something out of the usual, here's my number. You can call me or text me.
So, Dude Bro number 1 takes your card, and as you guys are walking away, he's like, "Dude, she gave me her number."
Get this didge.
Alan's gonna be like, yeah, you gave that guy your number, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what FBI agents do.
Oh yeah, I'll take notes.
Flirt with guys. Get date.
Get FBI cards.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
your
more
note
like get
should be.
FBI card.
Gotta
Number
go to
one.
Kinko's.
Be
But it's-
better at being an FBI guy.
So I don't feel like, so we'll just kind of, like maybe let's move into the house a little bit. But I'm going to whisper to Vintern and be like, I don't know that I really want to bug the mom. She seems like she's she's going through it. But did you want to like check out the house with me? Maybe we could check out the bedroom, or did you want to talk to the mom while I check out the house?
I mean, we're definitely not going to be strangers going up to the bedroom at the wake. So I'm
Wakes are
gonna-
full of houses.
I'm
or
gonna
people.
full house. I'm going to survey the room and what's going on besides the mom.
So when you two walk in, there's a guy that like beelines for you.
Oh,
You
what a
don't
nice guy.
You don't have a lot of time to survey,
Okay,
He's,
okay.
he's keeping
So-
the riffraff out. I like this guy.
pretty much.
He is armed.
He's between
So
like
am I.
16 to 18 years old, so not very old. He's got
Ah.
messy brown hair, and he looks like he hasn't slept in a couple days. He's wearing a black suit. Several of the buttons are undone. His tie's pulled down pretty loose, and he just walks right up to you, and he looks pissed. And he
Yeah,
says,
okay.
"Look," he goes, "I don't want to be rude, but my mother's been through enough, and she has had so many police in and out of here. We don't need you here, especially today. So Taylor Young has a brother, and he wants you to leave."
We don't know that.
And I look at Vintern with a look that's like, your time to sink or swim, bud.
Okay, I want to try to persuade the brother to talk outside.
I'm gonna tell you, because he's agitated, that is gonna be a formidable, which is a 15.
A 15. All right.
Does he get
And
any bonuses because they're the same age, basically?
I rolled 2 dice, right?
Use
But
some
you can
owls.
spend thought point, and you can add dice to your pool.
Okay. Would this
Ooh.
be in willpower? And I don't have anything else for. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
What
Do
do
you
you
have
have
any
in
influence?
skills? We'll just
Influence. I'm just looking at. I have craft, drive, guns, mechanic.
Influence is top middle if you printed out the character sheet.
Yeah, I don't have anything in that one. Yeah.
Try guns.
Good.
Yeah, I just have, I guess, like willpower and plot point, and that would get me to 14. So that's not happening. I only have
That's
like a D8 and a D6 for a plot point.
I see. I was like, that's an incredible roll. You didn't roll
No,
yet.
I didn't roll a 14, but if it's a 15 to succeed, then yeah.
if you don't have a relevant skill, you're supposed to pick something that's like as close as we can get.
Unarmed combat.
I would like to
So
see you outside. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like athletics, unarmed combat, mechanic,
Like,
perception.
Well,
Perception,
him.
maybe, I guess, but
The roll definitely can just be an attribute if you don't have a relevant skill or nothing will apply. And because it's impossible, he just fails.
I was gonna
Alright.
say,
How many plot points do you have?
oh, I have 6.
So spend more plot points.
So 6 would get
But-
you a d12 at a minimum of a 6, and then you'd get a d8. You'd still need to roll an 8 plus 6 to get a 14.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So-
I think it's not gonna happen. So
You'd have to roll high on the d12.
I think, yeah, Alan's gonna try kind of like
freeze up.
freeze up. He's gonna like mumble some stuff. Let's can we go outside? And he's gonna probably just
So
get like
Can I
headed up
jump in
towards the
because
door.
I see Alan freezing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're a good son to take care of your mom like this. Promise you, we're just here to help find out what happened to Taylor, and you won't. We're not like the other officers. Here's my card. If you're up to talking later, I really truly want to get to the bottom of what happened to your brother. Now slide in my card and leave. But I probably have to roll, which is fine.
He'll take your card, but there's like a table where people have like put like condolences cards. There's like a little bowl, and he kind of just like throws it in there and walks away.
Legit. It's all good. And I'll like clap Alan on like the arm as we're leaving. Be like, get him next time.
yeah, sucks being young.
Just the coldest, clampiest sweat soaking him. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
let's check out next door.
Oh, we should go to our library, boys, and then maybe check out next door.
Yeah, let's go to the library. Also, you didn't like walk around the house yet, so like outside either.
I don't want to get yelled at more, but okay.
Sneak.
But let's go to the library.
Go into the library. Do.
Gonna check out some microfiche.
Do.
You guys are the coolest.
All right. So, located on Main Street across from the town hall, and beside the ice cream shop, is the local library. It's a simple red brick building with floor-to-ceiling windows. The entrance is rounded and features a revolving door, the kind you might get your angelic trench coat stuck in if you weren't careful.
Very good.
Hey, Bert.
Don't wear a trench coat because it gets caught and stuff.
Hey, Bert.
Upon entering the building, you see the librarian seated behind a very long white desk. She's an older woman with her gray hair up in a tight bun and her glasses hanging from a chain around her neck, just as you'd expect. She's sporting a rather bright pink cardigan and has a stack of books on either side, and you can hear her cursing in a hushed voice as she tries frantically to hide her vape from you unexpected patrons.
I
her.
love her.
Amazing.
Hey, Bert, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Have you ever considered branching out into something with, like, you know, some spices, some cinnamon, some saffron, like pistachios?
You know what gets the job done? Vanilla.
If you just want to be cold and, like, have a sweet taste in your mouth. But what if you
Don't
want an
understand
experience?
what other reason you'd eat ice cream for?
Cool. Next mission, I want to be with Vintern again.
I mean, ow.
I mean, will you get ice cream with me after we're done at the library?
You buy it?
I'll buy.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I take it back.
That we're going to get ice cream?
No, that I want to have the next mission with Vintern. I take that back.
I'll tell you right now. I was with that young lady. I didn't understand half the words she said. She said a lot of stuff. I think she said TikTok. I think she's talking about a big clock. I don't know.
It's all right. You just got to open yourself up to the experiences. I've got a couple of books that you could read about, really engaging with your chakras. And I think that would really help you with finding more in common with our other hunters.
Oh, I won't be doing. Thank you, though.
Both of you get plot points for building a relationship. It's really cute. I like it.
I just love picturing like grizzled Bert and then like older and like in his leather coat,
Lucas.
Lucas just licking ice cream cones together silently.
All right.
Okay, so do you walk up to the counter?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a look around when we get in just to see if there's any other people here that might catch eyes of us. So, just looking at it. Always keeping an eye, head on the swivel.
I just realized that the owls are not identical. That there are different types of owls.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I did not realize that. I thought they were all the same owl.
I had ordered them by owl type.
Yeah, I'll go up to the librarian and say, hi there. My name is, what am I again? Agent Jagger. Yeah. My name is Agent Jagger. We're in town doing a little bit of work for the Bureau, and I was hoping that I could take a look at your newspaper archives and just do a little bit of legwork, if you know what I mean.
Well, Agent Jagger, just so you know, this is medicinal. I have a doctor's note, and I'm allowed to smoke in here.
I lean in to smell the flavor.
It's like bubblegum mixed with pot.
Can I
That's weird hybrid.
Can I roll my D8 in pharmaceuticals to see if I can pick out the brand?
Sure.
Let's see. I've got intelligence pharmaceuticals.
Sure.
He's like, yes, of course.
I got a
Katie,
7.
time to test your pot knowledge.
I don't have any, so.
I got a 7. Do I recognize the brand, or at least I guess the strain?
You do, but you're gonna have to figure out what it is because I don't know anything.
I'll say, black cherry punch. I mean, if you pay an extra $2 and order online, you're gonna get a little bit of a smoother finish, but you didn't hear that from me. It is still illegal in this state.
She kind of just like nods at you, but then you can see her like writing herself a little note on a sticky under the desk. She's got Wi-Fi here, so.
Hey.
That's all they trace on the Wi-Fi is just the librarian ordering weed online because she discovers that you can buy it. Gets arrested.
I mean, I don't have to buy from the high school kids anymore.
All right.
Jewel
So
pods.
she tells you local history and our newspaper archives are over in the far wall near the back.
Cool. I will give her one of these and walk over there. It's a little bit of a saunter. It's kind of his natural walk.
She's like already online shopping.
I got a 14 for perception of looking around, see if there's anybody else here. Anything I might clock?
As far as you can tell, the librarian is the only one here.
Perfect.
people don't hang out here, which is weird because it's got Wi-Fi.
And a sick ass skateboarding librarian.
You actually, if you look out the window, you see her Vespa.
Nice. Yeah, I will do some research, and I will be looking for other deaths or disappearances. I'll start within the last 10 years and then go back by decade. And I will focus... Well, I'll just do general search at that point. If anything comes up around 2nd or 3rd Street, I will definitely pay closer attention to that.
I'm gonna go get like a big map. I assume this place has like town maps and like of the environs and stuff, and I'm gonna find as many maps of the town as I can, including like if they have like a sewer system, this like blueprints like that.
Shifters like to lair underground.
Yeah, beauty.
I mean, 22,000 people. I hope they have a sewer system, and it's not like 15,000
septic tanks.
Yeesh.
Oh, what a business that would be if you're a septic tank pumper, though.
I was just gonna say,
Liquid gold!
he always lobbies against the building of sewers.
No, everybody will disrupt the town. It's got a rustic affair. Everyone
These-
pay me tons of money.
These newfangled sewers, they're never gonna last.
This
Just a trend.
septic millionaire empire.
Those sewers are full of alligators and stuff. You don't want those.
Just filled, packed.
No, it's filled with shifters.
Oh, God.
Worse.
That's worse than
So-
alligators.
What about shifters who
I
shift
would-
alligators?
Animorphs.
Can shifters change into animals?
No,
That's Animorphs, yeah.
no, but they do have skinwalkers in Supernatural who change specifically
Right.
human into animals.
Wear Crocs. They don't
Usually
wear
you can
Crocs.
Find them at like Walmart. Or...
That one really got me. That was great.
Okay. So, Merrick, I'm going to say that you've got to do, like, complex actions with a threshold for this one. Because there's a lot to look through, and I wanted to throw that in somewhere. So, your target... We'll make it easy. So, it is only, like, a 15. So, in theory, you could do it in 1.
Okay.
But you might have to do it in 2.
And this would be intelligence, and I'm guessing this research is not going to be lore, so it's probably going to be knowledge.
I think knowledge, because you're not necessarily going to find lore specific.
So I've got a D6 in knowledge and a D8 in business, but business isn't going to come in play.
Where can we set up and be most effective in this town?
All right.
Take it over.
But my intelligence is fantastic at a D12.
I'm really dumb.
First roll is a 10.
Okay. So then, Patrick, do you want to look for maps?
I want a map hunt. Yeah.
Okay, you want a map hunt?
I'm going to bring up MapQuest.
Or are you, like, on the interwebs?
No,
Well, then you're
God, I don't even touch a computer. No, I'm map questing by hunting for maps.
Okay, do you ask the librarian where the maps are, or are you just wandering around?
I'm just wandering around. I
You
don't
can't ask.
want to talk to her.
Then
I
he's
don't know.
not
I don't know her
questing.
business.
You can't. You got to quest, not just ask.
Exactly. Do you want me to make
Okay,
an
so I'm gonna-
alertness perception?
Yeah, I do, to find the maps.
Perfect. Would sight apply?
I mean, you're looking? Sure, let's do hard at an 11.
Sick. Turns out I'm super good at looking at stuff. Hee-haw!
Got to roll those wits perceptions, hey, Patrick?
You said it was an 11?
Yes, sir.
I got it exactly an 11.
Perfect. You find the maps. You've got sewer systems. You've got city planning. You've got when somebody tried to turn the whole town into a theme park, but city council voted it down.
Hey,
What was the
Patrick.
theme?
What up, girl?
Maps are dumb.
That's what I make for work.
Why is this happening to me again?
You're
How
the
did
map
you
guy.
play characters who are the Lord of the Maps?
The theme, to answer your question, was like lumberjack pancake world because of the sawmill.
That could have done it. That would have been great.
Rad.
I missed something key. What's happening?
There was a map for a proposal for when they were going to turn the whole town into a theme park.
Oh, gotcha.
Is
That
this
checks out.
is this town on the way to anywhere else? Like, does the highway come through it, or is it like one of those ones where, you know, the highway ends at the town?
It's like it's in between places, but you got to take a turn off.
Mm-hmm. So like, not a great place for a theme town.
No, like they've got a gas station and accommodations and stuff, and like if you were strapped, you're like, oh, I'm gonna pull over here. But I think the biggest city center is about 5 hours, so most people just keep trucking.
That sucks
We'll
for Golden
stop for
Falls.
Pancake Lumber Mill.
I'd go to that place.
You mention it to me, I make a business roll and go, it wouldn't have worked.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
lumberjack
then-
should be used as a money making scheme anyway. It's an honorable profession.
Yeah, those log drivers.
Yeah.
Good song.
Boy,
They
do they
both well.
boy do they dance. Side note, Bert is also a lumberjack.
Does he do the log driver's waltz?
No, but can he cut down a tree?
Maybe that'll come into play.
I could start him a TikTok for that.
They go barreling down and down the white waters.
That's
love
where
that
the
song.
log driver learns to step like. Okay.
Some good Canadiana.
Eric, do you want to make one more roll to see if you can finish this off and get your information?
Sounds good.
That just blew my mind though that somebody watching might not know that
Yeah.
song.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of viewers that are not Canadian.
Shout out if you don't know that song because
And for anybody, like, you know, go onto YouTube and look up the Log Driver's Waltz. Specifically find the black and white version.
Find the video from the National Film Board of Canada.
Yes. I got a 10. So,
Perfect.
total of 20.
All right.
Pew, pew, pew,
Beautiful.
pew.
So you find like 2 relevant newspaper articles that jump out at you.
Ooh. Wait. Important question, though. Because it took me 2 rolls, did the ice cream parlor close?
I'm gonna say no
Oh.
because it's open mic night, so it's open late tonight. Remember?
That's right.
Excellent. Excellent.
I was very confused as to why they would have open mic at the ice cream parlor, but I am glad to hear it.
They don't have anywhere else. Okay.
I mean, that's very
So-
fair.
One is recent and one is really old, but I'm gonna give it to you. Well, recent-ish. I'm gonna give it to you anyways because I
Okay.
want to. So, the older one is from June of 1927,
Ooh.
and it's a newspaper article entitled "Cavemen in Golden Falls." And it says, due to the horrendous fires that have
Oh.
ripped through Golden Falls,
Sorry, we just
Many
have to say
residents-
real quick, thank you, Respectable Places, for subscribing with Prime.
cool. Hello.
That's my
Don't
contribution.
scare them
to
away,
that.
Patrick.
That's my. They have to get used to it. If they're going to be here on this channel, this is what they see.
Unsubscribe.
I'm here so often. Can I
All right.
lose them?
Anyways, back to
Yeah, back to lore dump. Please lure me.
due to the horrendous fires that have ripped through Golden Falls, many residents have moved into the caves by the mountain pass. One
Caves by
resident
mountain
caveman stated, "We are sheltered here from the elements. The smoke isn't too bad, and there's lots of wood in the forest for small campfires and for cooking and whatnot. And would you believe it? There's actually a stream running through here. I bet a resourceful sort of person could live in here for years if they wanted to." When asked about the timeline for reconstruction of the lost homes and infrastructure, the mayor had no comment.
Okay, file that away.
Heads up.
1927. That's weird.
Taylor Young was found near the bottom of the falls, which does that lead like down from there?
You'll have to
So,
check your maps,
Taylor-
map guy.
I got maps.
Yeah. Okay, and the second article you find is more recent. It's from May of 1993.
Okay.
Golden Falls has been the location of 3 missing persons this past spring. Agent Dylan from the Federal Bureau of Investigation has announced today that the culprit behind these kidnappings has been apprehended. Agent Dylan could not give information on the kidnapper due to the classified nature of the case. Of the 3 missing residents, only 1 body has been recovered. The search continues for both Earl Innes and Samuel Fairfax.
Holy
That was Mrs. Innes's husband.
Earl!
30 years ago.
Check out them goosebumps that I just got.
Could you say those names again? It was Earl Innes?
Earl Innes, and the second one was Samuel Fairfax.
Excuse me.
It's enough out of you.
Wasn't there 3?
Those are the 2 that they're still looking for. One of them, the
Okay.
body has been recovered, and there was no name listed.
There was
for
no
the
name
deceased.
listed. Okay, and then
Suspicious.
Agent Dylan is the name that Myrna is using as her
That is-
cover, right?
No, that is
No,
Herb Patcher's
Herb's.
alias. Is
Well, it was
Agent Dylan.
Herb's. Oh, Herb
Yeah,
was
Myrna
Dylan.
is Clapton.
Okay.
Can you imagine like all these agents show up in a town and they're like, first of all, we've never had any FBI agents here ever, and every one of you has the last name of a famous rock musician.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. You're like, that's insanely suspicious.
Which rock musician has a last name of Jagger? That sounds made up.
Or Vinter.
Which, yeah, I was gonna say, which rock musician's named Vintern?
Nobody believes that he's a part of this.
Okay, I definitely call Bert over and share this information and say, looks like we're going up to those caves. Got to check that out.
And if you want, like, Myrna's not with you because she's still like having her issues, but like you can call her, or maybe you can't call her. Maybe Bert could.
I
Call
can't. My phone is still dead. Bert doesn't have a phone.
There's
We'll have to use the library's one.
He loves payphones. He'll
Mhm.
go.
Oh, Merrick, you can have a plot point for playing up your I can't use my phone.
Oh, thank you. I get a third owl.
Oh, he's a chubby owl. He's cute.
Let's see. I want to see the chubby owl.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's a cute owl.
This is the new one.
Yes, it's a new one.
See, this is Katie's sick joke. It's actually owl murderers, and we're gonna go into the caves and
Oh,
just
no.
be slaughtered by owls.
They're were owls.
That's
Also,
cool.
Respectable Places says, watched part 1 on YouTube this week and loved it, and that is why they came out live.
That's so exciting! Okay, my confidence is renewed in my ability to do this.
Your confidence should be huge, Catie.
A tumescent confidence.
All right, sailing
I'll-
past that one.
I'll stop talking. I'll just turn my stuff off.
Do we go back to the party crew?
But we need to
let's
get
go
ice cream.
back to-
Just need to establish
okay,
that we're getting
you
ice
two-
cream.
You go get ice cream. Maybe you tell. No, wait. You have no way to tell them to meet you at the ice cream parlor. Sorry, guys. You don't get invited.
Nor can they share any information they just found.
No. We can call them from the landline in the library.
Yes, 100%, which I do. There's got to
Um,
be a phone in here.
Ice cream?
Yeah, we'll say once you're done checking out the once you're done, you know what, Patrick, you should probably say it. I don't want to get too close to the phone. Bert, you should probably make this call.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we gonna be like in cell reception then, where we are?
Yes, your phones work.
Okay, because I was kind of thinking to take off along the trail that Taylor Young did, like, because we heard from his buddies that he came in through the backyard or whatever.
Vintern?
So you-
I mean, I think we should do a check around the house. Maybe check out that other house. But I don't know if it's a good call not to go into the forest without backup.
Remember the cameras.
Yeah, Vintern is flustered though after not being able to make that that check, and he's like, "Oh, we should just take off to that spot."
Ventura,
I gotta get out of here.
I appreciate it, but I need backup. But are you sneaky? You seem like you're pretty sly.
I mean, I've never really tried, but I could.
Do you
be.
wanna scope out kind of around the back of this house, see if you see any woods, or do you want to scope out the other house?
Yeah, let's take a look around the house first.
No, you fly solo, baby bird. You got this.
Yeah, no, I'll.
Worked out so
Intern was
well the
never heard
first
from
time.
again. I would like to steal these maps.
It's a
You wanna
library.
steal
You
the
can
map.
check them out.
From the library.
Do you have a trench coat to hide them in? Like,
But
Roll
then
them
you'll
up
trip on the revolving door. Don't put them in your trench coat.
I don't have a trench coat, but I will slide them down the leg of my pants and then up under my shirt, and I will do so covertly.
and then walk
You are-
awkwardly.
You're in a public library and you have an FBI badge. Do you not think you could just check them out?
It's not that I
Principle.
can't get them; it's that I want to take them.
Okay.
Bert's
what
got
are
a-
you gonna roll, dude?
Bert's
I'm
got a
gonna
problem.
use. I'm gonna. Yeah. I mean, I do have several bad characteristics. One of which is paranoid, and also stingy.
Free, too expensive.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the cost of having to speak to someone to get them, and possibly leave some sort of trace.
My anxiety agrees with that assessment. Actually, no, I get that. I don't like calling places. I make Tyler call everywhere.
Yeah,
Right?
phone calls are weird.
It's what I do for a living, and I have never gotten better at it. Okay, I'm gonna use probably agility covert with a stealth focus. Does that seem
Sure,
reasonable?
but just so you know, you're
Mhm.
going up against old Eagle Eyes.
Okay,
Her glasses
So,
are currently
here's-
down.
and she's high.
Distracted by weed shopping.
You'd think that, but when it comes to her library materials, this woman is on point. So, it's gonna be a formidable 15 unless your partner wants to try to distract her, maybe with some more weed talk or something, and then I'll lower it to an 11.
Go chat her up.
Why? What do we
Just
need
do
to
it.
chat her up about?
Just do it. Just go talk to her about.
All right, partner. I got it.
I got stuff.
And I'll walk over to her and say, so how'd you make out?
Well, it wants my postal code, but I don't know what that is. Oh wait, we're in the state zip code.
You zip code. Do you have a P.O. box? You know, local post office sort of thing? Anonymous?
Yeah, we got one of those. It's in with the police station and town hall. Everything's in one building, really. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna give you a little bit of trouble. Do you have like a cousin or like a nephew that you're not a huge fan of?
So many relatives I hate.
I mean, you can always use theirs and then say, hey, I had to send a package to your place. Can you just drop it off at the library when you're done? That's how people get around these sorts of things. So I hear.
All right, I'm gonna put in my sister-in-law's address.
Ooh,
It's a good call.
She's
It's a good call.
she's gonna open that. There's no way she's not.
All right, roll for me. What you got?
All right. It's two numbers added together. They're both even numbers, and my brain still went, "There's no way to add these two together."
We'll help you. What are the numbers?
It is an
It's a
impossibility.
12. It's 8 and 4. It just my brain looked at them and was like,
Those don't go together.
"Those aren't even numbers."
Pull out
And
your
I mean, one of them
calculator.
was 4 pips, but still.
All right, you succeed, and you get a plot point for playing up to your paranoia and your stinginess.
Yay!
It's gonna really bite me in the ass. I can't get this. This is
She's gonna find out, by the way, that you took them, but like probably like in 3 weeks or something. She'll be
Yeah,
like
when
doing
someone-
inventory.
someone else needs it.
Someone else needs the plans for that amusement park that didn't happen.
All right. Is Alan doing the sneakums and doing some investigation?
All right, where are you sneaking?
Well, I think we're going to, Alan will sneak around the back of the house. I guess look around the side and see if anybody's hanging outside the house or if they're all in.
There is one guy that you see. He's like an older guy, probably somebody's uncle. Looks about the same age as the mom, give or take. He's definitely smoking a joint by the shed though, so I don't think he cares if you're back
This
here.
town.
There's got to be a local grower going on.
I mean, Mrs. Innes has one side hustle. Does she have another?
No, we're all assuming that the sawmill does lumber.
It's just a grow.
There's a big
Sawmill.
field in the back, yeah.
That's why there's still all the trees in town.
Yeah, you're looking around, you're like, I don't see any cut trees.
There's no
There's too many trees.
no lumber.
You feds?
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Oh shit. Run!
So he doesn't he's smoking his joint, he's scrolling his phone, and you're Vintern, so he doesn't really even look up because you look like one of the kids.
All right. Vintern. Okay, Vintern. Alan walks up to the backyard, and he momentarily thinks about introducing himself as like Agent Vintern and all that, and making a play. But he looks, and the uncle's not even really paying attention. He's like, "Okay, this guy thinks I'm just like one of the fellow younger folks." So, I'm gonna walk over to the back there and take a look, and if there's a gate that leads out to the woods, just for future reference.
There's no gate, but there's actually no back fence. Like it's just open.
Is there like a trail leading off, or?
You would have to make a roll for that.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I got perception, a D4, but
Better than no. D.
and I guess alertness, or would that be something else?
Yeah, alertness, because you're looking around trying to find something. And if you want to spend some plot points, you can add.
Yeah, I'll spend a plot point and add a D6 and D4 or D2, right?
One plot point.
One plot point will give you a D2.
I'll take a
2 plot points, a D4.
Yeah. So what kind of difficulty would this be?
If you're just looking for like any old trail, I would say it's probably just an 11, like a hard.
Okay, I'll spend 2 plot points and roll another
So
D4.
you'll add a D4. Okay.
So I rolled an 11. What did I need again?
11.
You needed an 11.
Yeah, okay, it was 11. Sweet. All right, I'm glad I spent some plot points. Some owls.
Yay!
Okay.
Hoot, hoot.
Woohoo! So you can see, like, near the back, there's definitely, like, there's some bushes, and there's, like, a well-worn dirt kind of path. It's not like a formal path, it's just where people walk, heading into the woods.
Yeah, I think Alan's gonna kind of walk down a little bit of it, but not too far.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry Alan's gonna die.
It's just, you walk down it, and, like, there's more path. You can tell that, like, it just keeps going. There's nothing really to see.
No weird footprints.
There's some very small footprints that appear to be from a dog. The Youngs have a dog. Her name is Tara, and she's been barking in the upstairs bedroom like the entire week.
Is that Tara?
Skin
It is.
changer.
This kitchen. Kill it.
Okay.
There are those cameras that you might want to look at too.
Yeah, I'm assuming that would be inside the house.
Yeah, I don't quite know
Well,
how I'm going to get that.
Okay.
Everybody's got an app on their phone.
Where's Lainey at then right now?
That's me.
That is you.
That's me.
That's me. I was just like death scrolling, waiting to see if Alan dies or not.
Wow.
Okay, because
He's
depending
gotta
where
learn.
Lainey is, Alan might just like try to flag her down to see the path.
No, she's not anywhere. No.
She's ceased existing.
I was like chilling in the car or something. We were like leaning on the car while you were going around back.
Okay, I'm gonna send a text and say I found the back path. We want to check this out.
You really want to go down this path right now? I don't understand. We're going with the dudes later, and they're waiting on ice cream.
Yeah, but Vintern's got something to prove.
He couldn't talk to a distraught brother, so now he's like, well, I better go into the woods alone.
Vinton, are you good at tech?
Yeah. Actually, I do have a D6 in tech.
Do you hack into those cameras, maybe?
I mean, Vintern or Alan's kind of hacking would be like find the computer and hopefully it's left unlocked. Like, I'm assuming they're running their cameras through a computer or something like that.
Or you could steal one of their phones.
Or you
Or
could try
just
and
guess their password.
connect
which
to
is
their
probably,
Wi-Fi,
like-
guess the password.
Okay. If we want to go after those cameras, then Alan's gonna say, "Yeah, I could." He looks and he's like, "I could sneak in through the back door."
Great.
I mean, I feel like the back door's not locked or anything because Uncle's out here smoking a doobie. So
Dude.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
big one. Round.
Alan's gonna walk in and right away he's gonna
Hand-rolled.
look for that brother.
the distraught brother.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Pistol whips him.
Well, no, but like
him
I'm
or just to avoid
no,
him?
like seeing where he is and then not going that direction.
The opposite of
Okay.
interaction.
Yeah, he's
You,
being
like-
stealthy.
I'm gonna beeline up to him.
Let's
Disinteraction.
have another talk.
So you probably see you come into like the kitchen, and he's kind of near the front door again, which is kind of around a wall. So it's kind of got the kitchen in the back, the living room, front area in the front. So you're in the back there.
Okay. And then I'm gonna look around right away to see if there's like a laptop or a phone or something sitting on a counter.
There is like a little study mudroom off to the side with a desk in it, and there is a laptop sitting there.
All right, so Alan's never done any much rule breaking in his life beyond like some minor mischief kind of things, like underage drinking or whatever. So he's like looking at like stealing the laptop, like
He's still underage in the States.
yeah, he still is. Yeah, there you go. So he's gonna have like a bit of a moral conundrum, and any other experienced hunter I'm sure would like just go in and do it, yeah, and go. But Alan's gonna definitely like he's gonna spend like a minute just standing there at the back entry, kind of like getting a bit of a cold sweat, and like he's looking nervous. I think anybody who came up would know that, you know, he doesn't look.
He's up to no good.
I wouldn't say up to no good, but he just looks like he's, you know,
Incredibly sick.
out of place at a wake, probably.
Do you go into the study, or are you just standing in the doorway looking awkward?
Well, a minute. Yeah, he's gonna stand there for like a minute, and if anybody at all walks by, he's just gonna walk out, and he's not grabbing a laptop.
In comes the uncle from the backyard,
Okay.
and he goes right up. He's like, "Hey man, you okay?"
And then Vintern's going to like probably like stutter, not get a few words out right away, and then eventually he's gonna say, I don't feel good."
Oh man, I get it. It's been a rough one. Are you like a buddy of Taylor's?
Taylor. Yeah, Taylor. Yeah.
Hey man, it's gonna be okay. Why don't you just go sit down, take a minute. Why don't you use the office here? They won't mind. Just go sit down, close the
Take this laptop.
door, take a sec. Join us when you're ready. It's good, man. It's good. It's a hard day.
The Office? Oh, yeah. Oh, The Office. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. No worries. Do you know if they started serving those really good funeral sandwiches yet?
The little
Funeral
ones.
sandwiches. This
They
is
cut them into quarters.
Yeah, like the roast beefs with yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll find out. Don't worry about it, man. Just take a load up. And he walks into the front room looking for sandwiches.
All right, and
Because
Alan.
I'm the cool uncle.
And Alan goes into the study and it's like, what?
Did I just win?
You did
Okay,
it.
okay. And he's going to take a look up, and I guess nobody's looking, and try clicking on the computer, see if it's locked.
It is unlocked.
Okay, he's going to do his best to find the cameras. I guess he has no idea what they'd be under, but I'm assuming an application or something like that.
You got a D6 in
So
technology.
Yes.
yeah, make a roll. Probably you could use alertness because you're searching,
Intelligence?
and then
Okay.
or
Alertness. Yeah,
intelligence.
I like
Yeah.
alertness technology. That'd
You
give me a D8 and a
okay.
D6. And what would that be?
So we're looking at probably honestly, I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be easy. It's probably gonna be a 7.
Okay, I'll roll.
Because they leave their laptop unlocked and all their icons are labeled.
All right. Well, I guess Alan has some nerves playing up and some sweaty hands, and he rolled a 5. So I'm gonna spend 2 plot points
Yes, you are.
and just narrowly find that. Yeah.
Katie's like, dear God, I've been trying to get you guys to look at this camera for the last 20 effing minutes. You're getting it.
Actually, I only rolled a 1.
Okay.
You rolled a
But
7.
he accidentally opens up the what is it? The not Minecraft, Minesweeper. It's like, is this it? Oh, there's a game running. Oh, no. Okay, look for the camera. Let's look.
Okay. So you double click on the icon that says doorbell camera, and you look through the front camera footage, and you do a lot of fast forwarding, but you don't really find anything. But then you notice there's a second camera out the back door. So you click on that one, right?
Yeah.
And
Now,
you go to
delete.
the night of the disappearance. And you fast forward until about 1:45 a.m. And you see Taylor walking towards the house from the woods out back. You see him stop and turn as if he is speaking to someone,
Sam.
perhaps receiving a lighter.
Fucking Sam.
There's no audio.
Fucking Sam.
He seems to be nodding and starts walking back into the woods. Then coming over the neighbor's fence, you see a person. It appears to be a man. He walks towards the back of the Young's yard, following Taylor. And just when you think you won't get anything good, the man turns around to look behind him as if he's worried about being followed. And you see a flash in his eyes, and it's Herb Hatcher.
So Herb Hatcher had shifter eyes?
He had shifter eyes in the camera.
All right.
Did the shifter become Herb for the last 30 years?
No, but maybe. But I bet you that's why the shifter could become Myrna, because they were holding Herb and can steal his
Memories of Myrna.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find a memory stick or something in this office ever so quickly. But if I don't find it right away, we're peacing out.
You don't find it.
Okay. Then I'm heading out the back.
Take the info and run.
I'm heading out the back door, and if there's anybody at all around the front that would see me walking there, I'm just gonna hide.
Puts a garbage can on his head.
All right, you go get ice cream.
Woo. Should we take a break here?
Sure, and get ice cream.
I've got ice cream cake.
Oh, hate you more
Tyler?
than the devil.
You can come
Tyler?
get some.
I love you, but go fuck yourself.
Okay. There's enough that if I split it just right, we could all have a thin piece.
We can't have it because we're distant.
But I would run it over.
Wow.
We're taking
Don't
a
you
5-minute
dare,
break.
But that's so sweet.
Tyler doing 200.
All right.
I'm gonna whip it out the window though. You got to be there to grab it.
Break for 5 minutes. Back shortly.
And go.
Until all are one.
We're back.
Hello.
Well, spookums.
Hope you all stood
Here we
up
go.
and got water and went to the washroom, because we're back to play Supernatural.
All right, so everybody met up at the ice cream parlor, right?
Yes.
Or did you guys? Yeah, you guys would have told us you were getting ice cream.
Yeah.
I got bubblegum ice cream.
Perfect. Okay. And somebody who can work a phone called Myrna and let her know what's going on.
I don't trust Myrna.
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
so you
like.
didn't call Myrna?
She's been out of sight. She could have been replaced by a shifter right now.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd call Myrna.
True.
As we all reconvene, do we all do a cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like a audio, like a visual cut, like where like it cuts the scenes, and I was like, to what?
Ice cream montage.
Ice cream montage.
Oh, just as an update, Bert got cookies and cream.
Woo!
Ooh, what
Lucas
did
is
everyone else?
staring at it like,
Did the library
You
like blow a little puff in your
played
face
me.
or what?
I thought I'd try something new.
oh, buddy.
Love
damn.
it. Also, Vintern the intern gets a plot point for some role playing with his computer panic.
Lucas gets like a pumpkin spice ice cream.
Want that in real life?
Bubblegum for me, please. My favorite flavor in real life too.
I'm gonna go with raspberry.
It's very hard to find a good raspberry ice cream.
When you find one,
And you do not find one in Golden Falls.
I'll get strawberry.
Close
Close
second.
second, yeah.
No. Raspberry is there. It's just terrible. Tastes like sawdust.
Ugh. Speaking of, let's go
Speaking
to
of
the sawmill.
sawdust,
No.
I think we have decided we're going to skip the sawmill.
Yeah, with this information, we know that they're. Okay. I found this information that in '93, Herb was here, and he investigated this already. 3 missing bodies, only 1 recovered. Same deal.
And Herb is not Herb.
Now, we also don't know the name of the body that was recovered. We know the names of the 2 that were lost, which are Earl Innes and Samuel Fairfax. That is red herring. But we also know that in 1927, there were reports of cave people living up in the mountain pass. So I think we should go to those caves, because I bet those are shifters. We need to find which monster out there is killing people. Take them out.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
We want to
I'll go get my rifle.
gear up.
Montage.
Gonna need a montage.
So is everyone gonna go?
Getting guns.
Is everyone gonna like go to their trunk or something like that, and then Alan's gonna go to the store?
Hey, can I get a
I
gun?
mean, Lucas isn't going to his trunk either.
Well, he's got a bag or something, right?
Yeah, Lucas has got his duffel, and he's got a shotgun that he's going to bring. Shotgun, not so great for silver bullets, but
You can put slugs.
I think he's gonna rely on his silver knife.
I do like the image of like this awesome rock montage, all these like close-up shots of us like pulling out guns and doing up zippers, and then just switches to Alan in line at Walmart.
He's got a kitchen knife and like an old wooden mop handle. He's like, and a roll of duct tape. I'm gonna make a spear.
And yes, Patrick, totally right. Still gonna bring the shotgun just for like stopping power.
Alan does have a old pistol in his car and a knife, so can grab that at least.
Is it your pistol or just like an old pistol that was in the car when you got it?
Yeah, it's a hand-me-down from an uncle. Yeah, but it's
Oh,
just
nice.
like a small little revolver-y kind of pistol.
I got plot points to spare if I have some silver. If I want to give you some silver bullets.
Yeah, I mean that would be wonderful.
It's like, yes.
That's what all my skill is in guns and pistols. So,
I found some silver bullets.
And what it was your?
ooh, beautiful.
Oh, it's in the trunk.
They were in my duffel.
All right.
That's what I wanted to do too. I wanted to spend an owl to get some silver bullets for my rifle, please.
You go for it. I'll
do.
give you 6.
Whoa! Thank you. You're a kind and wise DM.
That's
Oh, look, it's a cat bug owl.
Kabagow. There's logistically, it seems out of place that I might have a silver axe in my trunk. I do have 7 plot points.
I mean, could we, like, is there some sort of, like, silver finish?
I mean, that's a
Could it
thing.
fly?
Silver plating is a thing.
Even the Witcher
Right?
swords are silver-plated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a hunter, so I'd say let's say 2 plot points, and it's silver plated because you're a hunter and you like an axe.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna go with the 2
You
chubby
did
boys.
establish you're a lumberjack.
It's true. When I open the bed of my truck and I have that like secret hunter compartment, because I don't use firearms, there's no guns, but it is like foam-lined cases of multiple axes with like a little identifying placard of like
This
Like a-
axe
like a-
has dead man's blood. It's-
this
You're
one
like-
holds a lot of blood in it.
You're like the mall ninja. Of
Yeah.
hunters.
Do they have names, your axes?
No.
They should.
If Lucas and Bert continue hunting, Lucas will start naming your axes.
And I'll
Oh.
get real mad at you every time.
You're bringing out Moonlight, are you?
It's an axe. They don't need name. People need axes need to chop.
Yeah, it's gonna chop a lot better if you can tell which one it is. Give it a name. Give it a soul.
And when Alan sees your axe, he's gonna be like, "Are there like magical trees?"
It's the one need for trees.
Okay, let's go to the woods.
Into the woods again.
Who's our, like, trackety tracker person?
I specifically have survival and woodcraft.
Let's follow
All right.
Bert.
And I'm talented
So-
in it.
We're gonna tell you didn't go to the sawmill, but we're gonna pretend that you did, and you
Mhm.
found out that a backhoe was stolen.
Ooh.
So you have kind of a trail to follow.
Perfect. A backhoe trail?
But it has like rained and stuff since then. But it's still a pretty good trail.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna say, because it's a backhoe, it's hard at 11, but it's not
Okay.
crazy because it's a backhoe.
So it's going to be alertness with woodcraft. I'm guessing alertness.
Yep, alertness is for finding
And
things.
I will add my d6 of talented in woodcraft.
Ooh.
For an exactly 11.
Perfect. All right, so you are following this trail, and you find a familiar-looking leaf.
Ooh, the one that was in the herbs room.
Yeah. And then you follow that backhoe trail past this, like through the sawmill fence. You kind of start there and just keep going because it's nice and big. And it heads east towards the forest, and it goes through the forest, and then you stop at the base of the mountain where you see the backhoe is parked, kind of haphazardly covered in some branches, and then it's kind of just like a mountain wall that's covered in lots of vines.
Ooh,
So we're gonna have to do another search here.
is that a perception, or would that be more woodcraft?
I mean, you could do woodcraft because it is in the woods, but it could be
Perfect.
perception. But if multiple people want to roll for this one, because
Yeah,
you're
I'm-
all here together,
I'm good to help with perception.
Yeah, perception alertness.
Does that? Can you aid someone? Is that a thing? Or?
that is a thing. I'm just trying to find. That is a thing.
Everybody rolls, and you take the value of the highest roll.
Oh, okay. So it's
That's
Are we
aiding.
gonna take
Okay.
a 7?
So this one's gonna be kind of tricky. It's gonna be formidable at a 15.
Oh, you should use Alan's
So
roll.
Is it
Send Alan in.
sight?
Everybody should give it a go.
I already rolled, and I got a
Yeah,
6.
you can use sight if you have it.
Alan and Lucas are just totally.
It's so dark out here, Alan. I don't want
My
to use a
dice.
flashlight though.
Don't turn
Yeah,
the lights.
I'll take out my phone. Yeah, there's a flashlight.
No, don't light. No light. I got a 17.
Yeah.
Woo! Perfect. Okay. So you're looking around. There's a lot of like trampled vegetation near the base of the mountain, but there are a lot of vines. Like a lot of vines. And you're looking through and you're looking through, and then you see something brown on the ground. You pick it up, and it's a Snickers bar wrapper.
Damn Snickers.
All
Is
right.
he?
All right. They got a sweet tooth.
Person's a litterer. Anyways.
I tuck that in my pocket.
So you start feeling along the vines and the wall, and you find an opening.
These are the caves. Watch out.
Who's going in first?
I'll go first. You guys cover me.
100 years ago, there were cave people here.
Okay. That's a terrifying thing to say as someone's about to enter a cave. Heads up, remember how there might be like centuries old cave people? That's a thing.
All right. So my question to you guys is: are you going to use flashlights?
I mean,
Are you
I
gonna
can't
try to,
see in
like-
the dark.
We've
so
got to use
I
flashlights.
I think in a cave I have to.
So there is a visibility rule in Supernatural. I'm going to give you like dim visibility, so it's not terribly hard on you. So I'm going to say dim light. I'm going to be nice. Dim lighting is what I'm going to give you. So that means attack with like greater than 10 feet in front of you. The difficulty increases by 2.
Ooh.
But the cave area is not very big, so.
And we all got flashlights.
My gun uses 2 hands, so I am going to rely on other people's flashlights to make sure that the shotgun is ready.
Okay.
Use a headlamp.
So you enter the cave. Oh, do you enter it stealthily, or are you just?
I think probably.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah, call out.
Rolling my agility covert.
Yep.
Let's see your stealth rolls.
Oh. I feel a lot like that one meme where it's like, I got this, you got this. You guys have that.
You guys got the roll?
You guys have covert?
I got a
Do
12.
So-
I just roll 1 dice if I don't have...
Yeah, just roll 1. I'm gonna make it nice. I'm gonna be nice. We're gonna do average difficulty of a 7 because, like, we're kind of just trying to cover your sound. You can't cover your light. It is what it is.
I mean, do I spend all my plot points on this or save them?
You save them.
Yeah.
I
Save
would
them
say
for
so.
monsters.
Oh, I rolled an 8! That's like an amazing roll for what I have. It's the most I
I've-
could get.
I was gonna say I did the same. I did the best I could have because I only rolled 1 dice, but I got a 12 because I'm super agile.
Dang.
Flip, flip, flip.
Okay, so Merrick's good, Jen's good, Tyler's good. Patrick, what did you roll?
12 as well as Jen.
Oh,
As
perfect.
Jen.
Okay, so nobody can hear you. but we can't cover light because we can't cover light.
Everyone looks super smooth, and Alan's trying so hard to like blend in with the group.
All right.
Just
So you
copying.
enter the cave, and even with your flashlight, it takes about a minute to adjust to the darkness. Your footsteps don't echo on the floor because you snuck. I actually wrote that into brackets. I'm like, if they're not sneaking, but you're sneaking. So you can't see very much, but you can tell that the cave's pretty deep, but it's pretty narrow. And you think you can hear the faint sound of water somewhere in the distance. To your right, you see like dark masses and shapes, but you'll have to move closer to get a better look. So if you move a little closer, you see like a rock ring around a small, simple fire pit. Past that, there's like a banged up table with a single chair. There's an army, like a green army cot that's pretty musty looking, and a china cabinet. And the cabinet has like open shelves. There's no doors. So you can see like some cans of beans, a couple plates, some cups. Pretty old stuff. And you can hear a hoarse voice from farther inside the cave because somebody sees your lights and they say, "Help!" And the sound is coming from deeper inside the cave to your left. Do you move farther in to see where it's coming from?
Oh, hang on. Shifters are smart. They set traps.
Cover me.
All right.
Going in.
Mm-hmm.
I got the shotgun out to
Lainey
cover
goes
her.
in.
So I'll like
Okay.
I'll holster my rifle. Oh,
Do you want my knife? I'll hand you
Okay.
my knife.
thank you.
So you move farther in and you see a rigging system of rope and a pail. And underneath it is a pit about
Oh, he
10
puts
feet
the lotion
across.
in the basket.
And
Would you fuck me?
well, now I have to rewrite the ending. Sorry.
You guys guessed it. It was Buffalo Bill.
Damn. We don't know how deep the pit is, but when you shine your flashlight in the pit, you can see the haggard face of Herb Hatcher looking back at you, and beside him is an either unconscious or maybe even dead Myrna Webb.
Dang it! Good thing we didn't call her. Herb.
Herb says, "Oh, sweet Jesus, you gotta get me out of here."
Herb. My name is Lainey, and you know the fucking drill. And I'll drop the knife down, and I'll say, "Cut yourself."
So he rolls up his sleeve, slits his arm, no reaction.
Her
And he-
too.
Her too. Okay, so he leans over her, rolls up her sleeve. First thing he does though is check her pulse.
He didn't know?
I mean, he's been...
It's like,
Oh shit, Myrna's here.
Oh, man, Myrna.
Did you see this?
he couldn't really see because it's really dark in here and he doesn't have a
Mhm.
flashlight. Like he's just like
course.
sitting in a dark hole.
Yeah.
So he yells up like, "She's breathing. I don't even know when she got down here. I fell asleep after I ate some beans that shifter gave me. And when I woke up, she was here." He speaks
Cool.
bad.
I'm watching behind us now.
Okay. So he reaches down and he cuts her. No reaction.
All right, let's get you out of this hole. Can I look like? Does the rope on the bucket really strong?
I mean, the rope looks like new. The bucket's tiny, so it'll do you no good. But the
Well,
rope
they can
looks like
they
pretty
can
new.
put their foot in it, and then
Yeah.
we can just haul them. All
I
right.
think you're gonna need like 2 or 3 people to pull
Yeah,
that
no.
rope for
And
sure.
I'm gonna call Bert. Bert, we need to pull him up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just them. You're good.
Alan, Lucas, can you rise up? Yeah,
You got it.
I'm hella strong.
So am I.
So as you guys are hauling up, Lucas hears some footsteps and
Alan.
thinks he sees a shadow.
Alan, I need more light. Alan,
Alan,
light.
This is giving me flashbacks to working on the car with my dad.
No, over here. What's wrong? with
Shine
you?
it in your eyes first.
Oh, God, Alan. Do
you
we?
definitely like hear something. There's something.
Mhm. I say,
Eh,
hold
yeah,
it
I
right
know.
there.
And you look, and it's Myrna.
And I hold the shotgun on her and say, "Don't you move closer."
And she says, "Did you find him? Herb, are you in here?"
Do I hear that?
Probably.
And I'll yell, Lucas, she's in the hole.
Myrna's in the hole.
I think we all need to roll
Dinah.
initiative.
Oh shit!
Myrna's in the hole with
Dinah.
She's in the hole with Herb, guys.
Oh right. Sorry.
So to roll initiative, it's your agility and alertness.
There it is.
Yes, ooh.
yeah.
Oh my
Simply
god.
the best.
I rolled a
Ew.
A 30?
A 3.
30.
Wow.
Oh,
Not a
That's
30.
not even close to a 30.
Yeah.
I also heard
Not-
30, and I was like, why do you sound so sad?
I have to go first.
I don't know what to do.
I got a 15.
Oh shit! Look at you, beating Gonzalez.
Getting a real spread here.
I'm now realizing I also have to roll.
You don't have to.
I also rolled a 15.
Oh shit!
We'll have to sort that out. But Jen, what did you get?
10.
And Patrick?
I got a 9.
I rolled pretty bad then, eh?
Yes.
Yes. you
I thought
did.
I did well with
You
a
rolled-
9, and then got stomped.
I-
So
I know, I thought I'd roll the 10.
So if there is a tie, the two players that tie are going to make either agility or alertness roll. Either. So which one you pick? You want to roll agility or alertness?
I do alertness for myself.
Okay, let's roll an alertness.
I think it makes
And break
sense also
the
in the darkness. Ooh.
ooh.
Ooh, I got a 3.
I got a 5. You got a 3?
I only got a 3. Yep. On a D10.
Oh,
Not great.
Yeah.
I get to go first.
It tears out your throat.
All right, so I've got the shotgun up. It's dim light. I've heard Lainey's, and so I'm bearing the shotgun. Like, I'm clearly about to shoot her because I trust that Lainey has done her due diligence.
Okay, so you are aiming.
Yeah, like,
Would you say that you're threatening me?
yes, it's very
Because
clear that
that's
I
the
am threatening Myrna.
Okay, so if you're threatening Myrna, then you can actually act like technically out of order. But you are next anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
that's a rule. Because
Interesting.
you're like, if you're covering an area or you're threatening a specific person,
If they do stuff, you're
there's
ready.
something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're ready to react like instantly.
Yeah.
Cool.
What I mean is my posture is clearly antagonistic towards this person.
Okay, so
Split second
but,
hunter decisions.
but Myrna, not in the hole. What do we want to call her?
Shifter.
Topside Myrna.
Shifter Myrna.
We're not confused and going, there's 2 Myrnas.
Well, Shifter Myrna's pretty smart, so she's gonna go after Vintern the intern. She's not
Respectable.
gonna go after you.
Ah!
I think it's Smyrna.
Shmyrna.
Well,
Yeah,
as
Shifter
long as
Myrna.
it's not no holes Myrna.
Yeah, Myrna the Unhold. Thanks, respectable places. I'm sorry, this hole is not a respectable place. Up in the
don't like
mountains.
it.
That's really good. I like
Okay.
respectful places you can stay.
She's about to be holed, I'm gonna say.
So, Tyler, since you're like, I would say you're aware that you're being attacked.
Yeah.
So you can roll for either a dodge or a block, depending what you'd like to do.
Okay.
Roll for a hug. She just doesn't know love.
What's the difference for attributes that you use.
So a block is agility plus like close combat, or I would say unarmed combat counts in this
I
case
have
as
that.
well. Okay. And then a dodge is agility plus athletics.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a block because I have agility, unarmed combat, and I have taekwondo
Ooh,
for
look at
another
you.
D8.
Okay.
Hey, the Big Nate Show just showed up.
I was just gonna say, hey, Big Nate Show.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
And then we
Thunder
roll
Catie?
off against each other.
So we roll, yeah. So you go ahead and roll. I rolled a 9.
The Syrinscape
I
got
rolled a
intense.
13. Wow.
Ooh, so you block me. What do? She just like, Shifter Myrna's just like lunging right at you because she's strong.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop the flashlight and get into taekwondo stance.
Tyler can actually do that, by the way. He has a
Fun.
black belt.
And
He's a
then
black belt.
That's better than like other kinds of belt. Like one of the good ones.
can't just buy a black belt at a store. Oh wait.
I own several black belts. Damn it!
All right. So I'm gonna get ready, and then depending what attack she does, I'll do the corresponding taekwondo block to redirect her in a different direction.
In front of my shotgun.
I mean, it's gonna be split second, and he's not like, Neo, so he's not that good.
You should redirect her life choices and make her realize she could be doing better.
I mean, if the pit was right behind me, I'd go for the pit, but it's probably not. So probably not that close.
Okay, so you redirect her towards Lucas's shotgun.
Well, it depends. What kind of attack is she coming with? Like just a lunge?
She's a brawler, so she's just lunging right at you.
Okay, then he's just going to do a sidestep and send her just more past Alan.
See, here's the
pretty
problem: is Tyler actually knows blocks and stuff, so he's like, "Okay, well, I couldn't do that." We're all just like, "I don't know." I'm pushing her in the shotgun, and we're all like, "Cool."
Just do a flip thing.
No, definitely a sidestep and a shove.
Sweep the
to
leg.
send her
Sweep the leg.
stumbling. Yeah.
Kick him in the head.
All right, so she's
an attorney?
She's down.
360
Ooh.
roundhouse.
Singer.
Crane
Oh,
style.
she's on the ground?
She's on the ground, but it's not going to last long. America, it's your turn.
Oh, I come up and say,
Ooh.
this just isn't your day. And I fire the shotgun right into her.
Oh shit!
I thought you were gonna say hello to my little friend.
No.
Say hello to Satan.
Oh, Lucy, good friends.
What?
Oh, Lucy. All right.
It's a demon.
And so this is just.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So I am just rolling my agility shotguns, I do believe. Oh, it's not great. It's only a 6.
Oh, her dodge she rolled was an 11.
Oh, fast shifter floor work.
You missed.
It's because of your cool line. You spent too much time.
I did.
That was like the 3 seconds she needed to just get out of there.
What am I saying?
Okay,
What's cool
so
with
we
you?
move down here. So Jen, it's your turn.
I'll start pulling the bucket. Bucket. Who's got the bucket? It's button. I don't know why I said bucket.
Because there's a bucket on a rope.
And I don't know if anybody in the world knows that other than me and my mom.
Well, Patrick used to say button, who's got the button?
You do know button? Who's got the button?
That's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Jen.
Oh no, that's a game my mom used to play when she was a kid.
That's
I
the
used to
quote
teach
from that
Button You
movie.
Must Wander in elementary school, which I assume is like the same thing.
Okay, I got an 11.
So you're just trying to pull up the bucket?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it fast and strong and get them up here so I can fight.
I mean, you can pull up the bucket, but Myrna's not conscious. So are you pulling up Herb?
I'm assuming Herb was gonna figure out some way to like rig her or carry her as we pull.
You think you can take both of them?
Or he, like I said, he could rig her up somehow.
All right. Well, he has her like haphazardly balanced on the bucket, and she's like tied to the rope with her belt.
Perfect.
And you pull, but like her head's kind of bashed
Oh,
into things on the way
God.
up.
Grinding against the wall.
But you get her up. Sure, you get her up.
All right. Myrna's safe. My turn. Done.
Okay,
Well, not
Patrick.
safe. Just out of the hole.
Is it possible to sprint to where Smyrna is, I'm assuming, still prone, or is she still prone?
She dodged, so she's up on her feet now.
Okay.
Did you meet
But she like this area is not big, so she's
Okay.
within range of most
Quick move
things.
and a,
I mean,
and a chippity chop?
yeah, you could get to her.
I'm so good at judo. I'm not even
But because
right.
You
but
got the
because you're
knife.
moving fast, like you're not walking. So technically, if you're like running or sprinting, that counts as an action, which means you have to take a -1 skill step. To your
But I don't
second
have to because
action.
it's not that far.
Well, it's like anything that's not like walking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure is considered an action.
But is it enough that I can walk to her?
I mean, you could walk to her, yeah.
Perfect.
Take a few seconds. Yeah,
I just
you can walk.
casually walk up. Singing Stuck in the Middle with You.
Yeah.
Kira, yeah.
Yeah. And then I pour gasoline on her and dance around in an abandoned warehouse.
Whoa.
Anyway. It's we're in the middle of the forest, technically, and it's chippity chop time.
All right.
So that is strength and axes, I'm guessing.
Sure.
Yeah, if you're trained in axes, you definitely would have had this axe for sure.
Yeah, I'm specifically super trained in axes.
You're the Gimli of our group.
I do have a beard. And also, am a dwarf. Oh. Okay, let's see here. 25.
Whoa.
Wow, I need to do math.
Diggy diggy hole, my dude.
Okay, well, she dodged with an 8, so she didn't dodge.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's solid.
How does damage
kind
work
of-
in this?
So each
Oh,
weapon
that's yeah,
has
it's D8 wounds. I have it written.
But you also do 17 basic damage.
Yeah,
These are
because it's
basic.
subtracting from defense, right?
Yeah.
So like
The 25 over
So-
the 8, the difference is 17, so you do 17 basic damage, which means
which in half is
it's 8 wounds and 9 stun, and then you roll the wound.
Holy hell.
But the shifter probably is resistant to some of the damage.
but the shifter, if it's only like if it's silver, then it's regular damage. So because his axe is silver plated,
It deals the
regular
wounds
damage.
instead of the stun.
Perfect. And do I still roll wound damage?
yes, you do.
Yeah,
Beautiful
you still
news.
get your D8.
For 5 more wounds.
Dang!
Wow.
Yeah! And it's just a splitting maul covered in silver.
So she's not dead, but she has 2 life points left.
Oof. Hey, Patrick, you want to
rolled
throw in 2
real
plot
good.
points?
Is that possible? Can you do that?
I think so.
I mean, it's so after the roll, and you've already rolled damage, so like technically not, but it's also pretty cool for a one shot. It's up to
You have
Catie.
5.
Katie runs
I
again.
have
I don't know.
5 plot points. I will spend it.
I'll allow it, but only if you describe it really well.
It's about to get graphic in this joint.
Everybody
has
remember your
anyone
X
seen-
cards if we need to interrupt Patrick.
Yeah, has anyone seen the movie John Carpenter's Vampire?
Yes, a long time ago.
There's the scene. Okay, she's in half. From the top down.
Oh yeah, like the bifurcated that way.
Yeah.
Like as she was standing up.
Yeah. Just full splitting maul, beefy hunter. It's got one purpose, and that's to separate things. Usually it's trees when you're splitting a stump, but sometimes, and most effectively, it's flesh things.
Big Nate says Impala for the win.
I hit her with an Impala.
And Lucas, who pumps his shotgun and like turns around, goes, "God damn, Bert!"
Yeah, sorry, I made a mess.
All right, Shifter's dead. Do you haul Herb up from the hole and ask him what's up?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Herb?
Are there more? No, I asked him first. Herb, are there more?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand
No,
by the entrance just in case.
That was the only one. You know, man, I forgot. I was back here in like 93, but I kind of forgot because all these small towns look exactly the same, like the interior of BC.
And it only took me overnight to get here from everywhere.
Yeah, I just drove overnight. We could make it.
When I came back in 93, there was 2 shifters. And like I don't know if they were, but they like seemed to be like a male and a female.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was just rambling. I guess they had a kid, and I didn't know.
Did you? Oh wow! Did you kill the other 2 back in '99?
I did.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Why, when it was 2, were they killing 3 people, but when it was only 1, they were also killing 3 people?
Well, kind of when it was the 2 back in 93, kind of seemed like the ladyish one wanted to kind of keep it clean, and the guy didn't want to keep it clean. And this one definitely takes after their daddy.
Do you know what happened to the other missing people? Have you seen them around? Their bodies? Their non-body?
There's like another hole like this farther back.
Let's go
I
check out
saw
the
it when
hole.
she brought me in.
Corpse hole.
Gotta
check out
make
the
sure.
hole.
Yeah, gotta make sure.
They might not be corpses.
You go check the hole. Dead people.
No.
Jack Evans and Annalise Jadewind.
Yep.
Well, ooh. She's still.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in half though.
Sorry.
I was
In
gonna say
half,
she
yeah.
still looks like people, right?
I mean, yeah.
Because I was gonna say we
She
could
will
like
look
go
like
out and actually be like FBI agents and be like, well, we found the bodies. But then we're gonna have to explain the cut in half person.
Well, we could just
Who looks like the Myrna?
we could just burn the body, you know, kilometer or 2 away from the cave, then report this and just leave.
Salt and burn?
Songbird.
We definitely don't want a shifter ghost haunting around here.
That's a night and a half.
It's a good call.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I could go grab some salt, yeah.
Who knows?
No,
Does
I wanna
everybody
hear
have
that 'cause
salt?
I want to hear about it.
Salt.
We all pull out our teeny little salt shakers we have.
Start shaking.
And then we're like, oh, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I think we spend the night finding a good spot to dispose of the body, salt and burn it. Maybe like, yeah.
If only we had some firewood.
Do we have Bert figure out the logistics of transporting the split in half shifter?
That seems like a job for the intern.
There's a cot. We can just put her on the cot and drag it.
I kept waiting. I was like, okay, but you guys, we gotta loot.
Wrong kind of game.
I make sure that I get my silver knife back from Herb.
What knife?
From Herb, not Bert.
No, I know. Herb's a thief.
I punch Herb in the throat.
We kill her.
He was a
Actually-
shifter too.
I'm actually probably gonna like jet on out of here pretty quick to get Myrna to like a hospital. Like, how's she looking?
Oh, that's a good point.
She woke up. She woke up.
Okay.
It looks like the shifters like spiking food with like sleeping beds and stuff.
I was gonna say, did she pull a classic Sam where she just
got knocked out.
got knocked out
Something hit him in
again?
the head.
She tells you that she was like in her room, and then she like had bought some ice cream from like a Ben and Jerry's from the ice cream parlor, and she was eating it, and then she just like passed out.
The shifter was a DoorDash deliverer.
Could have been you, but it wasn't because we needed to wrap this up.
One of us, we would have passed out eating ice cream?
All of us, the whole party.
It was the ice cream person.
I mean, at least it wasn't the apple pie.
That's because none of you went to have it.
She's like, I've been trying to poison you for so long.
We got
Anybody want some stuff? Or
highlighted message from the Big Nate Show. Skyhammer Press is the best.
accurate.
Big Nate. And also, respectable places, yes. Who hasn't passed out from eating too much ice cream?
We've all been there.
Wish I could argue that.
Katie. Yeah, is there anything? You go ahead, Jen.
I was gonna say, so we move the body and then we call the effing sheriff and she comes and gets her sticky hands all up in here.
Maybe we call the
Donut
coroner.
powder everywhere. Oh yeah, call her wife. Well, probably both.
I mean, you call the coroner, the sheriff's gonna come. You call the sheriff, the coroner's gonna come. They're a package deal. They even carpool to work.
But if we call the coroner, the sheriff's gonna come. If we call the sheriff, she might forget.
That's a very fair point.
Valid.
Note, if in Golden Falls, never call sheriff first.
Sheriff Stubbs.
Unreliable, but
yeah.
enthusiastic.
Hey,
Dr. Stubbs.
Alan, good job, little bird.
Yeah. All that
Yay!
training came in handy.
Is Little Bird a thing?
Yeah, we call him Baby Bird now.
Oh, baby bird.
I mean, moving on from Vintern, so guess you got
Look,
to
Alex,
work up
I
their
think
own-
you did a great job.
Alex?
Yeah. His name isn't Vinter. It's
What?
Alex.
It's Alan.
It's Alan.
What?
It's okay. I
Like
don't mind.
Is that a new alias you've taken on?
Oh, my name's always been Alan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Katie, is there anything
Sorry,
else?
Katie. Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, guys, for playing my game.
Katie, you did so good.
So
Your
good.
first
So
game
good.
Ever. Like, so good.
Yeah, everybody
good.
watching this was literally Katie's first time game mastering a game ever.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Already.
Fantastic.
better
On a live
than
stream.
me. So good.
I'm upset with the amount of info she had. I've been running games for years and don't prep that much.
I love that you had little like intro descriptions for every person, and they each had a character. They weren't just like generic. Like, so good.
And
Thanks.
props for just digging in and learning the entire system. You read the book, you learned it, you knew it.
Yeah.
You took notes.
It's
That's
actually
key.
a logbook. It's a very
You are, in fact, a big old nerd.
Woohoo.
Big old nerd. You gave us these.
Now, here's the problem, though, and I hope you know what sarcophagus you have on Earth. This is not the last game you will run for us.
Okay.
If you prove yourself, we just want more.
It's true.
The Owl Squad.
All right. Anything else before we start signing off?
I think I inspired my husband. Tyler wants to do something sometime.
Yes. Yes.
Tyler, run a game.
Go,
Yes.
Tyler.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Katie. This was amazing. It was so much fun, and just great job. For everybody watching, if you're watching live, check us out on YouTube at Skyhammer Press, where all of our VODs for our 2 seasons of the Expanse RPG with this group are saved, as well as a whole bunch of other shows with various other players in various other systems. If you want to follow us on social media and all of those things, it's at Skyhammer Press pretty much everywhere except for Twitter/X, where it's at SkyhammerK, because I made it first forever ago. Last couple of things, keep an eye on the channels and the social medias for other one-shots that we'll be playing before we get back to Season 3 of Hellbreakers. And just like play some games, have some fun, and thanks for watching. Bye all.